And you decide where you want to put that refreshing yogurt dip on there. That is our chicken shawarma potato cakes. Absolutely outstanding. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're doing a leftover, or you can cook it fresh. But leftover, we got leftover mashed potato, we got roasted chicken, which I've just pulled apart with my fingers. We're making chicken shawarma potato cakes. Absolutely delicious. A quick little thing to come together. I'm going to fry it, but you know, you can air fry. First thing we're going to do is make a nice garlic yogurt with a little bit of lemon, salt as a dip. Stick it in the fridge, and then we're going to carry on with the rest of it. So in here I've got some yogurt. I want to be going in there with our garlic. It's a bit like a Middle Eastern dip really, but this is a quick version. I want to go in there with a little bit of salt, and we want to use this old lemon, but there's nothing wrong with it. The juice inside is absolutely spot on, and we want a little bit, about a tablespoon of lemon juice to give us that lemon zing. And that, you know what we're going to do. We're going to change it up. This is Korean red pepper flakes or chili flakes. We're going to have some of that in there, look. Let's stir that through. Now we've got a bit of a flake going on. There you go. Perfect. In the fridge, leave it to cool. Now this is going to be ridiculously easy. That is our mashed potatoes. We've got some chicken, that's going in there. We've got some breadcrumbs, that's going in there. Got a little bit of chopped up parsley. Now you can use chopped up coriander as well. We've got some garlic, we've got some onion in there. Of course, easy this, isn't it? This is actually rice flour. Now this is an optional extra. I wasn't going to put it in, but I just thought we want a little bit of a stickiness and a crunchiness going on inside our potato cakes. This is shawarma we made on the channel. There's a link now or in the description. So we want a good tablespoon. Now this is shawarma seasoning as per the description, not shawarma barahat seasoning. I'm going to give that a mix, and then we're chucking in an egg. Now here's the thing, if you don't have the shawarma seasoning and you're not going to make it, you know, you could use a mild curry powder, but then you're going to have curried potato cakes. But you know, same thing. It smells incredible. Okay, we got an egg yellow. A bit of richness and a bit of binding going to go on when we put this in. That's in there. Nice little mix in. Now I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of lemon in there as well. You don't have to, but that's going to give it a little bit of a zing in there, hidden in. I doubt if it's going to make such a strong flavour, but it's going to have a little bit of a zing in the back there. Right, we want to be making these into potato cakes. Okay, I've got me a tray. I'm just going to put a little bit of parchment paper on there. That's going to help us get it off, you know. Now, it's a straightforward job. You decide how big you want these. You know, we've got to fry these. So, how are we going to go about that big? Smells marvellous. Let's see how many we get like that. Okay, they look alright to me. Now you've got to decide how big a patty you want. Now don't forget that this is all cooked apart from that little bit of onion. So we are going to go roughly about that size. Just a little squash. We want them quite thick. Hopefully they'll hold up. Heard all that before as they break up in the pan. There you go, we got some beautiful potato cakes there, look. Okay, what I will do, I'll mark up in the recipe. You know, you could have put chopped green chilies in there, or you could put jalapenos in, anything like that. Or a pinch of chili flakes, anything if you wanted to spice it up a little bit. I want flavour with the yogurt, and we're going to serve it with a salad. So there you are. All you need to do now is stick that in the fridge to cool. Now if it chills up, they should hold together when we fry it. As you can see, I'm going to take the chance of them not breaking up just for this video. I'm going in there with a little bit of oil. I'm going to fry these, shallow fry. Okay, when you've got your oil hot enough, you think, we're going in there with our potato cake. Smell a bit like onion bhajis, to be honest. They smell superb. And then you want to be turning them over. Oh, look at those. I mean, come on. How simple is this a cook? Right, when they are cooked to how you want them, I want that nice brown crispiness there on the other side. They're coming out, they're going on a rack, they're going to drip while we do those others. The smell is off the charts, it's fantastic. You know, and like I say, it is just smell a bit like onion bhajis or onion pakoras, depending how you make them. Smells superb. And obviously you cook them and crispy them up as much as you want. You're eating them. If you like a real crispy outside like I do, you know, you can turn it a couple of times. And when you've got them how you want them, out they come on the rack. Just let them drip. They're going to stay crispy, crunchy, whilst we cook the others. So in we go. Here's a little tip, you know, you could try and flip that with that, but if you use a spoon, it's got a rounded edge. Okay, now you don't have to do it like this, but you know, pretty much in the restaurant cooking we pick up anything, and the spoon is a very good piece of gear, you know, because it slides down the spoon. Anything like this, it just slides down and back in. So that might be worth knowing if you're cooking like this, and then you're not actually physically chucking it over and splashing everywhere. So again, it's simple. I hope that little tip helps someone. But you know, many people say, well, why do you use spoons all the time, you know? Well, spoons are not just for eating with, they've got a fantastic curved shape on there. So again, once you're done, and there's another reason, look, you know, we've shown you that way where you turn it over, but then you use it that way. You know, it's not just for eating with. There we are, let's get plated up. Come on there. Oh, look at those. In here. Oh, crunchy top. Oh, crunchy, crunchy. Look in there. Oh, that is absolutely exquisite. And you decide where you want to put that refreshing yogurt dip on there. That is our chicken shawarma potato cakes. Absolutely outstanding. Slightly crunchy on the top. Come on, let's get in here. Soft on the inside. It's mashed potato, cooked chicken. Look at that. Off the charts. That is sensational. A bit of that yogurt. Wow. That is a chicken shawarma in disguise. That is delicious. Fantastic. Fantastic in there with that mashed potato. Oh yeah. And I can tell you now, we're going to do another one. We're definitely doing another one. We got a little bit of that lemon there, look. Oh, on there. Oh, you naughty boy. You are so spoilt. Just so spoilt. Look at that. That is absolutely sensational. That is fantastic in there. So if you like what we're doing, don't forget, tell your friends how easy it is to make chicken shawarma potato cakes. They are fabulous. Really are delicious. Unbelievable. If you like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Oh, and we'll catch you in the next video.